All right. So let's see how this works tonight again. Welcome, everyone. Wonderful. It's our Monday night live once again. Back to back Monday Night Live. Yes. And tonight we are going to look at this amazing topic we're going to discuss. I want to share with you five qualities that most men or good man, yes, finds irresistible in a woman. Yes. And we're going to dive into it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to just allow the flow in the community to happen tonight. You are going to be so blessed. I love just really coming to you, empowering you, bringing this, curated information to, because we need these specific tools so that we can literally improve on ourselves so that we could get better. And as we get better, we'll find that we'll be better in our relationships. Life would be better. Things would get better. Yes. So guess what? We're going to delve into it tonight, but I want to chit chat a little bit with my peeps. Yes. And so we know that some of you have been through a storm. Miss Beryl, I think was her name. Who dare her? Who dare Miss Beryl? Yes. But we thank God that we're all safe and sound. So let's see what's happening. If something's happening in your neck of the woods, just drop it in the chat. Let's chat a little bit. We have a few minutes before we get into it tonight. Also, reach out to a sister, reach out to a brother, maybe a friend. Let them know that Monday Night Live is on. Let them come in and and let's get this thing going. Let me just welcome anyone. If you're looking at the video from YouTube, welcome. If you've never met me before, I'm Anne-Marie. I'm a Christian life coach and relationship queen. That's AKA relationship queen. And it's my absolute pleasure to have you on the channel. If you haven't subscribed, I say please feel free to do so you can always get notified when we post new videos or lives like this. But more than that, we wanted to be a part of our community. If you like what you hear tonight, by all means, join us every Monday night. The link is in the description where you can join us on a Monday night to be a part of our free live webinar. So welcome. Enjoy the video, and we're looking forward to having you on one of our Monday Night Live free webinar. All right, great. Welcome. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. Let me see what's happening. Lorna is saying Brooklyn is in the house. So let me welcome you, Brooklyn. Let me welcome you, Miss Lorna. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Tonight, we're excited, we're blessed, and we're favored. We're enjoying the favor of the Lord. Yes, regardless of what is happening in our lives, we are enjoying the goodness of the Lord. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So welcome. It's about to get better for you, Miss Lorna. Yes, your spirit is going to get lifted. You're going to get motivated. You're going to get empowered. All of the good stuff about to happen for you tonight. Okay, great. Then Miss Sheba is here. Yeah, I am a irresistible woman. Oh yes, Rabba Shando. Yes, ma'am, you are. Prophesy, you are. And tonight we're gonna seal it. You are a irresistible woman. Welcome, Miss Sheba. Awesome. Yes, Roxanne, who dare her? I'm telling you. Yes, but we thank God she has left the room, she's left the building, she's gone about her business, never to return, never to return. That's what that is. That's what that is. All right. So Roxy, how was it? What was the? Were you scared? Did you feel like I don't know your roof was gonna be blown off? Tell us a little bit. It's an amazing experience, when we live through certain things. You can say I lived through burial. Oh my goodness. You weren't scared. It wasn't that bad, I guess. Still no electricity in some areas. Okay, all right. All right. Wasn't scary. Okay, good. That's fine. Wasn't that scary because we were praying that it will pass over. Just get rains and it will pass over. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, great. So Michelle, hey, Michelle. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations on ZZ. Congratulations. Welcome. Awesome. Come on, guys. If you're in the house, let me know who you are, where you're coming from. Oh, it's 8:10. It's time for us to get into this thing already. All right, let me see. Wonderful. Anybody else want to share with us what happened with Miss Beryl? Miss Beryl, that's a grown-up name. That's what we call big people name. Big people name. Whoa. Wow. Awesome. Well, I'm happy that you guys are okay. I'm happy Trinidad is okay. Tobago is okay. Grenada took a little, but they're okay. They're going to be fine. Barbados had some, um, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Very diabolical. Yes. Okay. Barbados had some severe floodings and so forth, but everybody's going to be okay. Thank God. Thank God. Yes. Wow. Hey, Monica Brooklyn is in the house. Welcome, Monica. Welcome, Giselle. Welcome, Joan. Welcome, Giovanni. Welcome, Karine. Welcome, Michelle, Lorna, Monica, Nivea, Nayoka, Roxanne. Welcome, everybody. Listen, we're about to jump into it tonight. I hope you're ready. This is how we get ready for Monday Night Live. You get a journal, you get a book, you get some sort of recording device, pen, whatever you want to do, because you're going to have some things that you're going to need to jot down. Okay, you're going to get your book, you're going to get your pen, you're going to grab a drink, your favorite drink, maybe a cup of tea, maybe it's still rainy, maybe it's still cold, sorry. Just grab a cup of tea, your favorite beverage, grab a little snack, something to munch on, maybe cheese and crackers. I don't know if you're like me, gonna be cheese, crackers, and avocado, honey. Cheese, some cricks, yes, cricks, and avocado. We do the Trinidad cheese or the anchor cheese. Hello. Yes, ma'am. That's how we roll. Cheese, crackers, and avocado with your favorite beverage, something to write, jot some notes down, because we're going to talk about those qualities that men find irresistible in women. Yes. You need to know that. I need to know that. Hello, honey. Oh, yes. All right. Because there are some things, I have a friend. She has a friend who got married. She's on a fourth marriage. I'm like, what is the secret? Some people can't even get one. Her fourth marriage. Okay? You hear me? She's able to attract these men. And it's not necessarily that these guys are, totally bad, but the fact that she can attract four, one after the other, and they all want to commit to her. We can't even find out one bad one. Some people can't even find out one bad guy. Some people at the point where they will take anybody. I hope that's not you, honey. Nope, that's not you. But some people at the place where they're willing to take anything at this point. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least I'm gonna give it a try. Let me tell you something. She is on her Oh, I'm like, girl, you know something that them other girls say, no, I don't know, you know something. Yes, let me tell you something. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Are you ready? If you're ready, drop it in the chat. You know how we do it. Yeah, you know how we do it. Let's drop it in the chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. If you're ready, drop it in the chat. Yes, 4 times, Roxy. Yep. Yep. Going strong. Yep. Ready. Giovanni's ready. Roxanne is ready. Sheba is ready. Yes. Giselle is ready. Awesome. How do we say ready in Spanish? Come on, Joan or Giovanni. We have some language teachers and in come on, ask Siri. Hey Siri. I have do not disturb but Siri's probably doesn't. Hey Siri, how do you say I'm ready in Spanish? Oh, it's estoy preparado. You got it. Estoy preparado. I hope I said it correctly. Let me see. I'm getting the whole. Oh my goodness, I lost it. But anyhow, that's it. Estoy. Oh, there we go. Preparado. There we go. That's it. We're ready. Good night. Welcome to everybody. Once again, if this is your first time, just put a number 1. Lister, that's Spanish or that's French, Giovanni, because I know you're a French teacher. Yes. Yeah, but if you're here tonight and this is your first time, please drop it in the chat, number 1, so we can give you a special shout out. Oh, French is je suis prêt. Oh my goodness, I wish I could pronounce it. I love je suis prêt or something like that. Prêt. Je suis. I love it. Je suis. French is so sweet. Giovanni's laughing at me. Oh, we'll get it. We'll get it. You know what? Let me ask Siri one more time. Hey Siri. How do we say French in? Oh God, how do we say? Okay, Siri. Sure. No. Okay, I won't. Right. How do we say I'm ready in French? In French, I'm ready is je suis prêt, je suis prête. Je suis prêt. Je suis prêt. Je suis prêt. So Siri says je suis prêt. So that's French. I'm ready. I'm ready. I am ready. Yes, we got it in Spanish and we got it in French. So here we go. All right, good. Let's start again. Welcome to our Monday night live webinar. Tonight, we're going to be discussing 5 qualities men often find irresistible in women. My sisters, I want you to pay attention. You know, listen, when we do this tonight, I want you to interact in the chat. That's really how we, help each other. We're sisters keeper. And if you have brothers on tonight, by all means, the brothers could confirm our conversation tonight. Give us your take on what I'm sharing tonight. And at the end, you get to ask your questions. Please put your questions in the Q&A bit. You don't have to wait to the end to put your questions in there. We're going to take the questions right after I finish my session, my teaching, right? And discussion. We're going to go for the questions, and then we're going to pray. We're going to pray for you. And then we're going to end, right? So we have a packed time together. Let's get into it. And we're already starting a little late, but we should be okay. We should be okay, right? So the topic that I'm going to be talking about and discussing tonight really is a topic that resonates with many of us. Understanding the qualities that men often find irresistible in a woman. And as we journey through this discussion, we'll explore not only what these qualities are, but also how they align with our Christian values and can help foster healthy, respectful, and loving relationships. Now, in our fast-paced world with so much happening, right? Relationships can sometimes feel like a complex jigsaw puzzle. Now, I love jigsaw puzzles. Anyone here, you love a good jigsaw puzzle? Please drop it. If you love a good jigsaw puzzle, let me know. I mean, as a family, we do a jigsaw puzzle at least once a year for Christmas. Wherever we are, whether I'm at one of my kids or they are with us, we always purchase a jigsaw puzzle. We put that bad boy on the table and we just work at it. Yes, it's all, we just love it. I love a good jigsaw puzzle. Yes, and so sometimes that's how relationships can feel like you're looking for this peace, man. You know, you're in a relationship, or you want to be in a relationship, but you just can't find this piece. Something is missing. And you know how it is. The other pieces, if you're like me, right? What I do is like, I'll take bits and pieces. Like, I can see this big flower, you know, I feel like I could do that part. So I do the part. First, I do the borders, right? Get all the border, and I do that. And then I look for like little pieces that really stand out, that the easier ones to do, and I put those together. So I can have like maybe 6 or 7 pieces of the puzzle done separate, a little bit here, a little bit there, and then to put them all together. But sometimes like that in-between piece, or those in-between pieces that would put this piece and that piece together, man, yes, because some jigsaw, some puzzles can be a little complicated. Everything looks alike, and so you really have to depend on the shapes and the yeah. Sometimes relationships can feel like that. Am I the only one? Come on, just put it in the chat. Yes. I can relate. I can relate to that. Okay. So here's the thing. By focusing on the right qualities, we can build connections that are both meaningful and enduring. Because sometimes, and especially in our times with all of the social medias, yeah, all of the platforms, all of the Insta and the TikToks and all of the things, according to my daughter, the internet. She blames the internet for everything. Say, oh, what is going on? She said, Mommy, the internet. Listen. And so with all of the things that's happening on the internet, right, you know, we can be focusing on the wrong things and thinking, well, if I do this, then I will land this good relationship, you know, like we want to land this job or this position, or someone will land this man or whatever, you know. Or if I do that, if I get the physical features, if I get the right here, if I get the right makeup done, and if I get all the external things, or if I'm really get good at sex, and we can be focusing on the wrong things. Because long before a man even has sex with a woman, there are some things that that woman can possess that will he gonna be drooling. Well, maybe not drool. That might not be the word we want to use in this instance. But he's gonna be celebrated. I mean, he's just gonna be, because you have to understand, if you don't know the qualities, we could very well be focusing on the wrong things. Yes. And so my goal tonight, all right, is to shed light on the attributes that are truly captivating to men, and the attributes that inspire them to form deep, committed bonds or relationships. Another topic that really came to mind for discussion tonight was, why some men could be in a relationship with a woman for years and not commit to marriage. I mean, that's a question that I want to tackle. That's a topic I want to tackle. Yes. And if you would like me to tackle that, just drop it in the chat because it's a real challenge. I wanna research that thing, and maybe it's tied to what we're gonna be discussing tonight. All right, tackle it, tackle. Tackle it. Let me know if you want me to tackle it. Drop a number 2 in the chat. Two. If you want me to tackle it, why some men can be there in a relationship with you. They're in a relationship, but for whatever the reason, they will not cross that finish line. They will not commit to marriage. And I know it could be their fear, right? But sometimes, I want to tackle it. Tackle it. Keisha says tackle it. Nisha, fantastic. Wanda says tackle it. Or Jesus says tackle it. Listen, yes. I'm gonna okay, good. Number 2, we're gonna tackle it. So possibly next week, that might be our topic for discussion, right? Let me write it down because my brain goes through so many. Why men can be okay, great. I am going to tackle it. You ask for it, I'm going to give it to you. All right, great. So, all right, so in this webinar tonight, we're going to discuss 5 key qualities that men find irresistible. Right, we're gonna go into it, and we're gonna discover why it is so captivating to a man. Right, these qualities. So let's get ready to it. And if you're on tonight, whether you're single, you're dating, or you're married, this webinar is for you. You're in the right place. I want you to know that the tips, the advice, the counsel I'm gonna give tonight is gonna enhance your relationship, right? It's gonna enrich your personal growth, your journey towards being a better woman. All right, so let's go. Now, the first thing I want us to know about a good man, and remember, I'm a Christian life coach, right? So my perspective is a biblical perspective. All right. All right. So the first quality that a good man finds irresistible in a woman is her faith and spirituality. Her faith and spirituality. I need you to sit down for this one. I need you to get your pen. I need you to get ready. Write that down. Because a lot of Christian women, yes, in their pursuit of a relationship, will compromise on their faith, on their values, on their beliefs, thinking that they're going to get the man. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because we could be focusing on the wrong things. Because in the end, you know what a man will say when you compromise? She's supposed to be a Christian. Yep, that's what he's going to say. He's going to start having questions. They start having questions. And it's funny how people who are really not practicing Christians, they know exactly how those of us who are practicing Christians should be. They know exactly. Even people who they just know that as a Christian, you shouldn't be doing this. As a Christian, you shouldn't be doing that. As a Christian, you should do this. My husband and I, we went out. It was our anniversary. We went to Bago, and we decided we were going to go to jazz. And everybody had something to say about that. Well, it doesn't bother me because whatever people say, that's their issue, not mine. I don't have an issue, right? But I'm just trying to make a point. You see that people just kind of know that if you're a pastor, in their head and what they know about being a pastor, you shouldn't be in certain places. Yes, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, right? A woman who has a deep, authentic relationship with God and lives out her faith is incredibly attractive. Incredibly attractive, right? And one of the things that, you know, I always, because they're different, people believe different things about religion. They have different religious beliefs. So you must know yours. You must know what you believe. Because that's one of the things about me. I've tried to, find out the truth about my relationship with God and the responsibility that I have to the people that I lead. And I live by my conviction. I live based on my conviction. You see what I'm saying? And so if I know something is not wrong, I'm not hurting anybody, I'm free. I'm free like that. I'm free like that. It doesn't harm me in any way. I'm free, right? But if I'm a Christian and I'm lying and I'm conniving and I'm deceitful and I'm destructive, you see, I'm disrespectful, I'm rude, and you get what I'm saying? That's a completely different story now, right? So it's important for us to understand this as women, right? Your spiritual strength and your commitment to your beliefs provide a solid foundation for a meaningful relationship. I am going to say that again. Your spiritual strength and your commitment to God, your commitment to your beliefs provide a solid foundation for a meaningful relationship. Why? Because a woman who lacks strong moral principles or behaves unethically can lose respect quickly. Who respects such a person? And integrity, I want to talk again a little bit more about integrity later on. Integrity is crucial for building trust and admiration. You've got to know that. I want you to know that. When you operate with integrity as a woman of God, yes, right? It is incredibly attractive. Yes. I mean, I'm married. I've been married. I'm the wife of one husband, right? and just share a few things. I mean, my husband, I have his bank card. I have never, not once, took his card, bought something for myself, did anything that he did not give me permission to do with his card. It never even crossed my mind. It would not even cross my mind. You see what I'm saying? That's integrity. No, I have the card. I could do it. I could go buy this. I could shop. I could buy something for the home. I could do whatever I want to do with it. Yes, I could use it wisely and so forth. It will not be an issue, but I'm just saying I never would. It's not my card. It's mine, yes, but at the same time, besides I have my own money. Boom! Boom! Put two besides I have my own money. So what's something I got my money? I got my money. I got my Vex money. I got my peace money. I got all the monies. It's fine. You see what I'm saying? So here's the point. Here's the point. When we lack integrity, and I believe, let me tell you, a lot of times, as a woman, you want to know that walking with God, your spirituality is the place from which you get your values. Yes, it's a place from which you get your beliefs, your belief system. Right? It's based on the word of God, And so it gives you Man, you got you got an advantage. I believe so. As a child of God, you have the advantage. You have the advantage. You have the advantage to be a person with morals, as we used to say. We grew up hearing about morals and scruples. Yes. Who heard about morals and scruples? Come on, talk to me, my people, my home people, my village people. Morals and scruples. Scruples. Look up that word. Scruples. Yes, check it. Right. And it gives you an edge. A man wants a woman with morals and scruples. A man wants a woman he can trust. When a man finds a woman he can trust, he gets to bay. To bay. Yes. It's irresistible. It's a quality that's irresistible. Yes. It's admirable. He could put his money there and he wouldn't have to worry. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Because anything that is in the absence of morals and scruples is detrimental to a relationship. In the absence of good morals and scruples, your relationship is in trouble. It will be in trouble. Right? So here's the thing. Your faith, your belief in God, yes, your values has a lot to do with your relationship. Because a good man will find that quality in you irresistible. Irresistible. Yes, that's number one, just like that. Just like that. We'll talk about how to build your faith, all right? And so that it will help you. I'm gonna give you some tips at the bottom of this. Yeah. Now let's go to number 2. What is the second quality that a man finds irresistible in a woman? Confidence. Confidence. Now we'll talk about this for the life of our community or time together. You are going to hear this. It's going to be like a recurring decimal. Yes, it's going to always be coming up, right? Confidence, self-assurance, right? A confident woman knows who she is. She knows her worth, and she embraces her uniqueness. And when a man finds a woman, you ever see two people? Wait, you ever saw two persons walking, and you recognize that they have an intimate relationship, and you're like wondering, what in the world? How did that happen? How did those two, they don't look compatible? Because we're looking at the physical. We're looking at the physical. Yes. I mean, I've seen persons. There's one particular man of God, yes, that I used to admire the level of his confidence. I mean, the guy's a short guy. The guy is, and not to say anything is wrong with a short man, right? I'm just saying he's short. He's, in my view, not a looker. But when I talk about confidence, not my kind of guy, I wouldn't give him a second look. But when I talk about confidence, and that is the point. Because the truth is, God created all of us unique. Your qualities are unique to you. That's right. That's right. One of a kind. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I remember my daughters used to always, because I used to always drive this into them. Even to this day, sometimes we have pictures that I took of them when they were kids. Listen to me. They hated some of those photographs. Every time they come, they turn it down. At least one of them, I think they finally destroyed it. I can't find my picture. Listen to me. But I'm like, you guys are so beautiful. What's wrong with you? Mommy, this. I said, no, your gorgeousness. Gorgeousness. I look at them. They are amazing. You see, but They think they say, Mommy, you're too much. No, I'm not too much. I'm enough. I'm perfect. Just enough. They are gorgeous. They were gorgeous. They still are gorgeous. They'll always be. Always be. You know, fine. I said, no, that's how God made you beautiful. Beautiful. You are all of your features beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. You see? And so here's the point. When a man finds a woman who is confident, he finds her irresistible. Irresistible. Because confidence doesn't have anything to do with your looks. I just gave you the example of the guy. Confidence does not have anything to do with your looks. You see? And your look is your look. There's no other person for you to compare your look with. That's just how you look. Can we agree on this? We can't compare. There is no comparison. Somebody just put none. If you're agreeing with me, just put a number 3 in the chat. No comparison. You are uniquely beautiful, gorgeous. As we used to say a couple of years ago, drop dead gorgeous. You see what I'm saying? Just the way you are. Just the way you are. If you want to put on a little mascara, you put on a little, foundation and, whatever, be my guest. But you see, just the way you are, that's where it's at. That's where all the action is, honey. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not just about the outer beauty. It is also about the inner beauty. It is the inner beauty, girl. Yes. It's about who you are as a person. Yeah. And if you base that on your looks, as we age, we change. Things change about us physically. But listen to me, your spirit, man. And that's what a man could look at a woman and know she has a sweet spirit. A man could look at a woman, spend maybe 30 seconds with you and know that you are beautiful, confident, worth you, value you. A good man would look for a woman who values herself. Yes, yes. A good man, he is looking for a woman who values herself. And when you value you, man, you would have taken 75% of the problems that he would have in that relationship away from him. You free the man to be a man. It's an irresistible quality. Confidence, self-assurance, you're aware of yourself. Listen to me, you love yourself. Because that's the problem when we try to get into relationships with people to love us. And we haven't started loving our own selves, but we expect someone else to love us. You see how we can run into problems, right? You see how that is a problem? Because if I haven't learned how to love myself, if someone is loving me, I wouldn't even know if that person is loving me or not. So we're going to be at war. We're going to be frustrated. We're going to be arguing. Why? Because I'm looking for something that even if it shows up in front of my face, I would not be able to recognize it. And that's what happens in most relationships. And that's what happened why some people never really get into a long-lasting relationship, because they cannot even recognize love. You can't recognize it. We have to love. You have to love you. Yes. I'm not talking about being arrogant. No, but you have to love you. Yes. When you are a confident woman, you exude an inner strength that is both inspiring and appealing. You get that? Yes. It makes your impact. It makes your impact memorable. People don't forget you easily. Like you linger in their hearts. They meet you, they talk to you, and they remember you. Yes? Yes. Very, 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 did I say very, very important for you to work on your self-esteem. Yes, work on your confidence. You deserve it. You deserve to be your best. Yes, because here's what happens. A woman who lacks confidence, she's constantly seeking validation from others. I look good. You like it? What do you think? Tell me about this. I want to know more about that. Hmm? What do you think I should do? Constantly seeking help from others to make decisions. Cannot make decisions without reassurance. Lack self-confidence. That is a turn off for men. A good man, let me say a good man, because there are some men who are looking for women who lack confidence, but that's going to end up being an abusive situation. We know that. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Okay? Right? So here's the thing. When a woman lacks confidence, she's constantly, frequently putting herself down. I don't look good. I don't feel good. You like this? I don't think it looks good. I don't want to be there. Oh my. You could see that. You could see who wants to be around. That is not attractive. That is not attractive. It's not an attractive quality. And therefore, men do not find a woman who lacks self-confidence attractive. Men do not find a woman or women who lack self-confidence attractive. A woman who is struggling with her confidence, struggling with her worth, struggling with her self-esteem, right? She is the kind of girl who avoids certain challenges, right? She avoids new experiences. So the guy say, oh, let's go hiking. Me, I don't hike. In other words, you take a hike and the man will hike. He will take a hike. Yeah. Me, I don't hike. Well, at least try. Oh, me, not me, I don't do them things. Hey. You see what I'm saying? That is such a turn off to any man, any good man. He wants somebody who's going to be a trooper with him. You want to play tennis? Let's go. Let's go. You want to go watch cricket? Oh, I'm all for it. Let's go. Yeah, there's a soccer game on TV on. Let's watch soccer. Who's playing? Portugal and Spain. All right, I'm for it. Let's do it. Hurry. Yes. Here's the point. Are you getting what I'm saying? And if you are finding yourself in what I'm saying, you know what? This is a no judgment zone. But I want you, if you are going to develop these qualities, yes, that will draw. You become. We did a live on being a magnetic woman. This one is kind of like it. You want to be the kind of woman that you are irresistible. I mean, to men find you attractive and irresistible. They want to know you. They want to communicate with you. They want to chat with you, maybe pursue a relationship with you. You're going to be like my sister 4 times, honey, 4 times. Hello. Yes. When one gets over, another one is right there. Come on, that's what we need, honey. We need that. Talk to me. Somebody say something. Yes. I mean, one is over and it's been like 10 years now. What's up with that? What's up with that, anybody? Come on. Yes. So it means that we're gonna work on us. Yes. At church we have what we call the river of God, right? And Pastor C always says someone should always be flowing in the river. Hello. It just came to me. Someone should always be flowing in the river. Oh, yeah. Someone should always be flowing in the river. Somebody say in the river. Remember when we used to play in the river on the bank? You remember that? Anyhow, let me get out of there. I'm too happy. I'm too happy tonight. In the river On the bank. Yes. 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 So listen, someone should always be in the river. And look, many women are looking for relationship. Many women are looking to have an intimate relationship. And we don't need to, deny ourselves. Let's be truthful about it, right? I'm looking for a relationship. And that's another thing. Sometimes the things we say, we know we need a good relationship, right? You could define it however you want. I need a good, solid relationship. But say it, because words have power. Yeah, words have power. I believe, and I'm going to say something deep. I'm going to get out of it because I don't want to start preaching. But I believe when we speak words, they are invisible agents that take the words that come from our lips and cause them to manifest. So when we say things like, oh, I don't want nobody, I don't want a relationship, I'm good the way I am, boom, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. If you know you want a good relationship, you know you want a long-lasting relationship, you know you want a good, solid, intimate relationship, then that's exactly what you say, and you believe God, right? So here's the point. Here's the point. You want to be the kind of woman, right, who is building your self-worth, coming to the knowledge of who you are, right, and your confidence, because that is an irresistible quality to a good man. A good man, right? Now, while everyone has moments, we all have moments of insecurity, yeah, where we just don't feel on top of things, where, maybe we get knocked down by something and we just feel, we lack the confidence, we all have those moments, right? But if it is persistent, if we are persistently lacking confidence, it's a very unattractive quality, very unattractive quality to a man. Yes, and that's why you sometimes wonder. Watch this. I'm gonna say something once again. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get back out real quickly. Right? You ever wonder why some men, good men, they'll just love these women who are like, oh dear, like I don't even want to label anybody, right? But they just love these women who like drama, and they just really, because these women, they exude confidence. Confidence. They don't care. They say what they want. They, what's on their mind. They tell them off. All of these kinds of things. They exude confidence, and men find confident women very irresistible. If you didn't know, now you know. Now you know. Okay? Great. So, lack of confidence, once again, it often leads to unhealthy dependence and a lack of assertiveness, which can strain relationships. And men know it, and they're not in for it. A good man is not in for it. A good man wants to be in a relationship with a woman who knows who she is, knows what she's worth. I mean, she can stay in her lane, do her stuff, come together, make things happen, and he's not. He doesn't feel like if he has the burden, of this woman on his shoulders. Yes. Wonderful. And I'm not just talking about money and financial responsibilities. All right, good. Because some women can truly be a burden to their man when they lack self-confidence. When they lack self-confidence. All right. So I need you to understand that. All right. Then the next quality, let's go. We'll talk a little bit more how to build your self-confidence in a moment. The next quality, we're looking at 5 tonight, right? The next quality I want to talk to you about is kindness and compassion. Kindness and compassion. Huge. Now, this is coming to me. Pastor and I wrote a book on building blocks of successful marriage. I recommend that book to every single person. Every single person. Is that solid, right? And not just read it, but really study it and get into it. Because one of the things there was a chapter in the book where I dealt with how to develop inner beauty. How to develop your inner beauty. I think we got the outer beauty down pat. We kind of get that, because that's been the focus. I mean, that's the focus. But how do I develop my inner beauty? Now I know how to put foundation on. I know how to do my routine. I know how to do my lashes and my units and all of the stuff, the color codes, the earrings, the matching, but how do I develop my inner beauty? That's the question. Who teaches us that? Check that book out. I dealt with it in the book. But just because I brought it up, I'm not going to leave you hanging, right? You want to start thinking kind thoughts about others. Think kind thoughts about others. Yeah, one of the things that you can do. And since kindness is an attractive quality and an irresistible quality to a man, it's something that we got work to do. We've got work to do, honey. Yes, yes, right? And it is, you see, kindness and compassion, they are universally attractive traits. In other words, in a family, in a ministry church, on the job, in a relationship, intimate relationship, across, listen to me, across the globe, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, kindness and compassion, they're irresistible qualities. People are drawn to kind people. Yes. And compassionate people. Yes. Okay. So it's a very, very irresistible quality. If you notice how we treat with arrogant people, we just move away from them. We move as far as we can be. I might be the only one. If someone is arrogant, if someone is unkind, if someone is, I want to say, uncouth, if someone is just doesn't, it's such a repellent, it's such a turn off. We just disappear. I would get out of the room. You see what I'm saying? Yes, we're not drawn to certain things, and we are drawn to certain things. Men are drawn to women who are kind. Men are drawn to, they find them irresistible. Yes, your kindness, right? Your compassion. The other day, someone called, one of our apostles called, and she was sharing someone passing a family, and I was, oh my God. And immediately the compassion kicked in, and she said, Apostle, I'm listening to you, and I'm learning how to be empathetic. It's an attractive quality. Yes, and we can all learn, because I'm telling you, I wasn't always that empathetic, right? I think empathy became my word sometime last year. It became my word, and it just would pop up everywhere. I would read, and empathy will be there. I would be studying something, and the word will just pop up, and I just work, and I'm working on it. Listen, it's very, very important. A woman who shows empathy, understanding, and care for others demonstrates a beautiful heart and a loving spirit. Men want that. Men want that. That is what they want. Your body could be whatever. Hello, they want an understanding, empathetic, and caring heart. That's what they want. They want a beautiful spirit. That's what they want. You don't like someone and say, oh, she has a sweet spirit. Oh, he has a beautiful spirit. I like his spirit. That's right. Yeah, because that's really what we are attracted to, the spirit of the person. Yeah, you want to develop that kind of spirit. You want to have that spirit that's empathetic, where you're understanding of other people's perspective. Yes, where you're able to put your foot kind of in their shoe and try to understand where they are coming from, and then you act accordingly. That's empathy. That's empathy. That's compassion. That's where compassion comes from. Yes. And when you're able to do that, it's people who have a beautiful spirit, people who have a beautiful heart. That's the inner beauty that we're talking about. I mean, The outer beauty is the outer beauty, but the inner beauty, you gotta work on that thing. You gotta work on it, right? Because no one really wants to be in a relationship with someone who's unkind or selfish, right? And it's very important for us when it comes to a relationship, don't underestimate what the man wants. Yeah. And the thing about what makes a relationship work is when you give the man what he wants, not what you want. That's how all relationships work. Am I the only one? Are you still here? Listen, all relationships work when there's a beautiful book that we use for marriage counseling. You can YouTube it, not YouTube, Amazon it, and check it out, right? His needs, her needs. His needs, her needs. Famous book. Sold millions and millions of copies. Good book. The thought is good. The idea is good. Basic. If you're in a relationship and you set out to meet the needs of your partner, or if you're married, your spouse, yeah, and he sets out to meet your needs, you have a long-lasting relationship. That's it. The what causes relationships to either fall apart or not work is when we're being selfish in the relationship. So I want my needs met. That's all I care about. I could care two rats' legs about, yo, what you need. This is what I need, and that's the end of that. Those relationships never work. They may appear to be working. It's not going to last because no one likes to be in a relationship with someone who's selfish, someone who is unkind. Yes, someone who is rude, someone who is dismissive, right? Someone who makes others feel less important, right? Someone who fails to offer help when there is a real need, right? Someone who fails to support their friends and family. Look, when people show you who they are, believe them. Because if you know, sometimes it's amazing how the mind works and why people do what they do. But I'm sharing with you this tonight. If you're in a relationship with someone and there is a need, you recognize the need, it's a legitimate need, right? And that person could care less. Honey, open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. Because as we say, what goes around comes around, your turn's going to come, right? And that's how we get to know people. That's how people get to know us. That's how people get to know us. When we act as if we don't care, they're going to figure it out. You know, it's a real situation. Not even, well, okay, how are they going to sort it? No care, no, I mean, do you think we need to do something? What can we do to resolve it? You know, show concern, show care, right? Kindness. And these are, you know, the guy, let's say it's a situation that there's a family crisis or some problem on his side of the family or whatever, and he's sharing that with you. You've got to be compassionate. When you show that care and that concern and that love and that kindness, man, you endear yourself to him, right? I'm talking about a good man now. I'm not talking about someone who's going to abuse you and abuse your kindness and that kind of stuff. I'm talking about a good, solid guy, right? You make yourself irresistible. You make yourself irresistible. Your kindness, your care, your compassion, you know, your concern for his family or whatever concerns him, you know, is one of the things that, you know, makes me love God, because he says that he is concerned about everything that concerns me. Hello, that's all we want. We want people in our lives who care about the things that we care about. Isn't that what you want? If that's what you want, drop a 4. Are we at number 4 or number 5? What number are we at? I don't even know. Yeah. Yes. So here's the point. Drop a 4. Drop a 4 in the chat. Let's work this thing. Let's work this thing. 4, yes. Right? 4. Rhonda says 4. Giovanni 4. Yeah. Akisha is a 4. Michelle is a 2. Samantha is a 4. Yes, please let a woman who consistently, sometimes, listen, once again, try to give a good balance here. Sometimes there may be some things that that you might say, what, right now I don't have it. I really don't have it. I've had it. I'm up to here. I'm done. And that might be a moment. Okay, good, but it can't be that on a consistent basis. Any person who shows a lack of empathy, lack of compassion, lack of consideration for others on a consistent basis can be a put off. Why? Because these are the things that damage relationships. These are the things, believe it or not, you may not believe it, because sometimes you see something may happen in the relationship, and person just suddenly withdraws, gets cold, right? And you may not know it, but tonight maybe you could identify, yes, these are the things that can push people away from us as women. That man will go away. Might be there physically, but you've lost him, right? Because you lack compassion. We lack compassion. We lack the empathy. We lack the care. We didn't show concern. This was something that was important to him, yeah, and you didn't care about it. It damages relationship. So we want to pay attention to our kindness and our compassion. Be aware. Be aware when there's something that requires empathy. Don't just brush past it. It's like I was talking to the person I said earlier, was sharing with me about the loss of their loved one. They didn't call to tell me that. I called them for a completely different issue. And as I was saying, how are you? Whatever, the initial greeting and so forth. When you call someone, everything's good. And then they say, well, no, this, that, somebody died, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, if I was an unaware person, oh, that's not the word. If I was someone who, who couldn't in that moment be aware of this person has a situation, because sometimes we could be so concerned about our situation that we miss the other person's situation. They're going through something, right? So, oh, all right, so okay, when did this happen? Okay, throwing a few questions there because you genuinely, want to show care and concern and compassion, right? And then sometimes even in some situation, I won't even bring up what I called for in that moment because I recognize the person is not in the space, and the person is not in the place to even treat with what I called about. You see, and so these are the kinds of little wisdom nuggets that we need to have in a relationship. And when we do, the men find it very, very attractive, very, very irresistible. Yeah, because a lot of times when it comes to men, yeah, we don't see men as being emotional beings, but I'm telling you, girls, every single human being on this planet, yeah, wants to feel loved, wants to feel valued, wants to feel appreciated. You trust me, your man, any man at all, they have emotions, they are very emotional, yes, and we call it stroke their egos. Listen, you better understand that if you're going to be in a relationship with a man, right? Because the men they look for certain things, and when they find it, it doesn't matter who is. You can have the most money on the planet. That is why, girl, that is why multi-millionaires, the man would leave, and his wife is everything, and he will go with the maid. Why? Because of how she makes him feel. Because of how she makes him feel. I've known in Hollywood many of these great names that we know, they've left the good wife for the babysitter. Why? Because of how she made him feel. You see what I'm saying? They need love. Giselle is saying in the chat, they need love, they need understanding, they need support and appreciation also. And that is why you need to be confident, because a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, at no point can we give what we don't have. Yes. So if you come into a relationship looking for love, looking for support, looking for understanding, looking for appreciation, then you won't be able to give that. Yes. But if you come in with the ability to love and be kind and compassionate and empathetic and supportive, yeah, and he comes in as well on his side, guess what? You can give him what he wants, and he can give you what you want, and you guys gonna be on your way to something beautiful. All right. So remember kindness and compassion. Remember to work on it. Okay. Now let's go. The fourth thing, let's look at our time. We're doing good. The fourth quality, right, that a man finds irresistible in a woman is intelligence and wit. You know, when you're witty, street smart, yeah, common sense. Yes, yes, wise, witty, right? So this is a woman who is intelligent and can engage in thoughtful, stimulating conversations. When a man finds a woman who can do that to him, highly appealing. Highly appealing. Yes? I have a friend who sometimes when we talk about each other, like you know, he would say to me, girl, I was listening to this woman preach yesterday. She preached like a raving maniac. Do you know how I'm like, who is this person? Her name is Anne-Marie. Her name is Anne-Marie. And we would have a for half an hour. We will be talking about Anne-Marie. And he's talking about me. Yeah. And I'm like, I've never met her. Who is she? Cha 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 cha. And we'll go on and on and on. Dawkins is a master of that. Most of you know my friend Horatio Dawkins. He's a master of those kinds of things, right? And when a man, let me tell you something, and he said to me once, he said, I was trying to have one of these conversations with somebody. He said, they ain't get it. They ain't get it, girl. You got it. Yes. Men look for women that can engage them. Yes, stimulate them, because you know, if you don't know, I'm 60. I'm gonna be 63 in August, so I have a birthday coming up, right? And it's actually next month. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, it's coming up. So I haven't met a lot of men who are like talkers, who like to engage in a lot of conversations. Yeah. So here's the challenge, my sisters. Here's the challenge, my sisters. You are going to have to be able to be stimulating. That's the lot falls. That's where it falls. Yes. You're going to have to be the one most of the time to get the conversation going and keep it going. But a man will find you irresistible if you're able to do that. If you're able to do that. Everybody's understanding that? Yeah, because guess what? We both of you going to be sitting down there, nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. Because most men are not, conversationalists. Women are. Most women are. And that's why we have problems. You didn't say nothing to me. You're supposed to get back to me on that. You told me the last time that we were talking about this, that you'll get back to me. You never got back to me. Oh, honey, he ain't getting back. You got to go back. You got to go back and say, well, you said that we're going to talk about it, but it's been 2 days. Can we talk about this? Can we wrap up this conversation? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. He's gonna love you for it. Because I can't explain to you why, but that's just how it is. That's how it is with some men, right? If you have a conversationalist on your hand, beautiful. Then you could go tat for tat, so forth. And most men, if you start a conversation and they think that you taking it a little too far, they just stop. They just stop and they're good. They go to sleep and snore. Stop. Go to sleep and snore, and you're right there hanging. Right there hanging. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Question. Put the question. Put the question in the Q&A. I'm going to answer it. I will answer it. Put the question in the Q&A. I want to answer that question. That's a beautiful question. Yeah? Yes. Trinell, that's right, Trinell. Men, they don't like to talk. Most of them don't like to talk. So you have got to be able to engage your man in conversation. Yes? Without anyway, let's put the question in the chat. Put the question in the chat. Let me finish, and then we'll get to it. Yes? And we're getting good counsel. Sometimes it's timing. That's right. That's right, Giselle. Go work it, work it, work it. Uh-huh. Good. You keep going. You're doing good. You're doing good in the chat. Beautiful. Yes. So let's keep going. Yes. So here's the thing. Any woman who has the ability to share insights and ideas with some humor will captivate a man. You're willing to share. Yeah, you have the ability to share your insights. Well, this is what I think about it. How do you feel about that? You almost have to be a coach. You almost have to be a coach. If you can learn the secret or the art of being a coach, you're going to be irresistible. You're going to be irresistible. Yes, men love, they find women who can engage in conversation with them. Yes, who can stimulate conversations, right? Highly irresistible. There's no question about it. And therefore, that's what you need to work on. Work on your ability to have conversations, yeah, that are stimulating. And one of the ways to have stimulating conversations is to ask questions. Yes, ask questions. What do you think about that? Have you ever thought about this? How do you feel about that? Yeah, ask questions, right? When are we going to do this? You have a date in mind? Do you have a date in mind? Right? What about this? Remember, we talked about this since 2 years ago. I have not forgotten. When is a good time for us to talk about that again? Ask questions, because in asking those questions, you're actually respecting him. Right? And I'm giving you answers already to how you can avoid being a nag. Yeah. Ask questions, and the attitude and the tone of voice. Remember, if you kick in with the kindness and you kick in with the compassion and the sweetness, when you pull it all together, it works. It's not one thing. Yeah. It's when you pull it all together, it works beautifully. All right. So listen, let's keep going. Let's keep going so we can stay on track, right? Here's the opposite to having an intelligent conversation. Yeah? Constant complaining. That's the nag, right? Nagging is complaining. Nagging is complaining, right? Constant negativity. This is not working. Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm frustrated. I'm this, I'm that, that. Yeah, constant negativity, right? Or having a pessimistic outlook. It's not going to work Why do you even want to do that? You know, I'm not for this. You didn't see that it didn't work the last time. Blah, 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 blah. You know, a woman who frequently focuses on the negative aspects of life can create a toxic environment. No one wants to be in a toxic environment. No one wants to be a good man, will not want to be in a toxic relationship. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. If you are the kind of person that's always pointing out flaws, potential problems in any situation, complaining about your life, I mean, bringing down the mood, you know, you go to a social event and the remarks, or the food isn't good, the music isn't good, the decoration's not good, the dress code isn't good, the color's not good. My Lord. You see what I'm saying? You get to me? Yes. Yes. Those qualities, the negative qualities, the pessimistic qualities are very destructive to relationship, and men run from women who has those qualities, or who have those qualities. Yes. So be wise. Be wise. Number 5, finally, then we'll share with you some practical steps so you can grow in each of these irresistible qualities. Then we get a Q&A, we'll pray, and then we'll be done for the night. Watch this. Number 5 is authenticity and integrity. I said at the top that we're going to talk a little bit more about integrity, right? Here it is, right? A woman, you see, when we talk about being an authentic woman, yes, we're talking about just be you. I beg you, be you. Be true to you. We did an entire live a couple of weeks ago about self-betrayal. Yeah. When we are not true to ourselves just to please others, be true to you. Because to be a woman of integrity, to have this irresistible quality, you must be true to you. That's integrity. That's integrity. Yes? And that is what men find attractive. Because here's what happened. He's going to find out if whomever you're pretending to be, he's going to find out. The truth will come out. We can't pretend for life. You see what I'm saying? So your authentic self and your honesty, rather, is what creates trust and admiration in your relationship. So you don't lie about yourself. You don't lie about your accomplishments. You don't lie about anything, because the truth is going to come out in the relationship. Honesty is still the best policy, because you want persons to love you and accept you for who you are. For who you are. What's and all. What's and all. Drop a number 5 in the chat for me, please. What's and all. Yes. Good, the bad, the ugly. Every coin has 2 sides. Can't just present one side. At some point, the other side's going to show up. It's going to show up. So may as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is what makes someone genuinely respect you. When you are your truest self, your genuine self, is when you get the real thing. You don't get the real thing if you are not being real. You don't get the real thing if you are not being real. I hope this is helping somebody. If this is helping you, just drop flip the coin, heads or tails. right. Just drop a 6 in the chat, please. If this is helping you, wow. 6. Be real. It's all right. Giovanni, it's okay, Roxanne. It's okay, Keisha. It's okay to be real. If you're a work in progress, you're learning, you're growing, you're getting better, you're working on yourself, you understand? If there's some things about you that you recognize, I need to buck up, I need to organize myself, that's fine. Say it. Say that. I am not the best this. I'm not the best cook. I'm not the best housewife. I don't always have the best attitude. I have a short fuse about certain things. I'm very impatient when it comes to this, that, the other. You know, when you seek to build a relationship with anybody, whether it's an intimate relationship or not, just feel free to be yourself. People will accept you for who you are. But if you pretend to be someone else and then they find out that you're not, they're going to say you're a fraud, they're not going to want anything to do with you, and then they can't trust you. They can't trust you. How are they going to trust you when you said you were something else? We're not dealing with, what's the word? Is it chameleon, the ones who change their skin colors? Listen, yeah. So it's very, very important for you to understand this. It's okay to be honest about who you are and where you are. Yeah, I'm where I'm at now. I was not always in this place. So there's place for growth. There's space for advancement. There's space for betterment in every life, right? In every life. And so it's important, just be who you are. And just in a relationship, you meet someone and you're having conversations. Don't pretend that you have it all together. Don't pretend that your family is the sweetest family when you know there's a whole ruckus going on over there, because it's going to come out. It's going to come out, right? And people feel like, oh, I've been betrayed. I've been, speak the truth. Let them love you for who they are. That's how we have long-term relationships. That's how we end up with long-term relationship. A lot of times when relationships don't work, short-term relationship is because the relationship was built on lies. Any relationship that's built on lies will not stand. It will not last any length of time, right? Any relationship that's built on pretending will not last, right? So these are some of the things that happens when we lack integrity or we lack authenticity. We feel compelled to lie or exaggerate our stories to impress others. We need to impress the guy. No, you don't need to impress the guy. You just need to be truthful. Yeah, you just need to be transparent enough. You just need to be your truest self, your best self in that moment. Just be you, right? Wonderful. All right. Another thing I want us to consider before we give you some tips to help you is that when we lack integrity as women and authenticity, right? We tend to hide certain aspects of our lives, right? Open it up. Open it up. Let people love you. Doesn't make any sense for someone to fall in love with you, and then you open up the Pandora box and they're like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You can't blame him. You can't blame the guy, because the you that you presented is not the you that's not before him. So my sisters, right? Don't hide your life. Don't hide you, right? Just to fit in or just to gain the approval or for the person to like you or for you to have a relationship with this person. It won't work. It will not work, right? Then the next thing that we want to avoid is like gossip, spreading rumors about others. What a turn off for men. What a turn off for a man. All right. Making promises and consistently failing to follow through. No, lack integrity. Man cannot be, you can't be trusted. We can't be trusted when we're like that. Yeah, because you see, when a woman is not genuine or tends to be deceitful, deceptive, right? My sisters, here's the bottom line. There can be no trust in such a relationship. And then it makes connecting, even if you get connected, but it makes staying connected very difficult. Very, very difficult. Yes? So watch your level of authenticity and integrity and work on it. Work on it, right? I'm saying when a good man comes around, when you find yourself around a good man and he is able to see into you the level of your authenticity and integrity, you must know that he will be attracted to you, because it is an irresistible quality for a man. A man wants a woman who is authentic, genuine. Yes, he doesn't want someone who is a fake. Right? I want you to understand that, so you don't have to pretend. He doesn't want someone who's pretending, right? And this doesn't mean that someone is talking to you and say, me, I don't listen, I don't pretend, I just tell it as it is. Yeah, what you see is what you get, honey. No. All right, darling, that's not what we're talking about. That is not what we're talking about. Okay? All right, we understand, and we're on the same page. Are we getting help? Yes, we're just saying that in communicating and in you revealing yourself to this person, you be transparent, you be you be you. And once again, we want to learn how to communicate, how to share what we feel, how to share our thoughts, how to be reasonable in our communication, our conversations, know when, how, attitude, tone, and all of that. All of that is part of communicating, all right? And when you're able to show yourself, maybe ask a couple questions, you answer with kindness and compassion, you answer with intelligence, you put all of the things together, honey girl. Yes, even though you have some warts, he'll still find you irresistible. Yeah, even though you have flaws, he'll still find you irresistible. Yeah, because you have the main qualities that he's looking for. Yes, in a woman. Right, good. So now, how do we grow? What steps can we take to grow in each of these 5 irresistible qualities? Ready? I'm going to run with them. How do we grow in our faith, in God, and our spirituality? Develop a consistent spiritual practice. In other words, dedicate time each day to deepen your life with God, your relationship with God. Deepen your prayer, deepen your meditating on scriptures, deepen your worship, attending church services, and all of the things. Attending your groups, be a part of a group, a small group, attend church services regularly, right? Because that will provide accountability and support for you in your spiritual journey, right? Write things down, get a journal, spiritual journal, prophetic journal, we call it, and just note your journey with God, your walk with God, because it will help you to understand you, yes, and it will help you to strengthen your faith in God, so you can look back and see how you used to be, how you are now in your relationship with God as you grow, right? Dedicate time to grow spiritually. It will form the foundation for a very, very healthy relationship. Never give up your spirituality for a relationship. One of the biggest mistakes Christian women make. Biggest mistake. There are all kinds of compromise just to get a relationship. Biggest mistake. Yes, but do what you believe. Yes, so value your values, live by your values. Trust me, he will be attracted to you because of it. Second thing, how do I grow in my confidence and my self-assurance? Practice daily affirmations. Your words have power. We will eat the fruit of our lips, this proverb says. Yes, so practice daily affirmations. Build your own self-esteem and self-worth. You take responsibility. Write down positive statements you want to say about yourself. Read them out every morning. I have a daily affirmation that I put together. If you would like to get one of those, I mean, please let me know. I can get it to you, right? It's $20 for one, but we can talk about that another time. Yeah, but I put it together. You can do it for yourself. You can just write down positive statements about yourself. Read them every day. Right? Step out of your comfort zone. Take on new challenges. Do small steps. Yes, but take on some new responsibilities. As you overcome them, you'll boost your confidence. You'll feel like, yes, I could do this. I could go here. I could be this. Right? And then seek feedback from your friends or mentors. Get a mentor. Right? And gain perspective on your strengths and areas for growth. We all have areas for growth. Yes. So get a mentor, get an accountability partner, somebody who's going to help you, and start doing the work. You do the work, right? You are working for you, right? You're going to be better for it. And guess what? Once you get to gain that confidence, people are going to find you attractive because it's an attractive quality, right? Number 3, how do I grow in my kindness and compassion? Look, start serving. Start serving others. It's one of Jesus said, I didn't come to be served. I came to serve and give myself. Volunteer. Do some local work. Maybe in a community center. I don't know. Hospital. Practice being kind. Practice showing compassion. Just practice to do it. So if you go to places where people are struggling, and it gives you an opportunity to practice to see people in need. It will help to, Jesus looked out at the crowd and when he saw the crowd, the Bible said he had compassion because they were like sheep without shepherd. If you put yourself in those kinds of situations, because you know what you want to grow in your life, you want to grow that compassion. Sometimes we find ourselves, we can be cold and uncaring and all of that. Put yourself in a situation where people are struggling, where people need help, and work on your compassion, work on your kindness. Yes, and make it a habit. Make it a habit to perform small acts of kindness daily. Make up in your mind you're going to do something for somebody every day. An act of kindness. Get a cup of coffee for somebody. Do something. Carry their bag. I don't know. Do something kind. Check your boss. Is there something you need? Or maybe one of your staff members. What can I do for you today? What find out. Do practice acts of kindness, right? Offer to help a neighbor or offer a listening ear to a friend. So somebody's going through something, maybe they have a loss or whatever. Just say, I'm here for you. If you want to talk, what do you want to talk about? I'm here, I'm going to listen. Or if someone calls you, as opposed to just brushing them off and saying I'm busy or whatever, you want to grow in that area of your life, listen to them. Not necessarily to offer counsel or anything, but just listen because you will grow in the process, right? These are some of the action steps that you can take to grow your compassion and grow your kindness. Yes. Number 4, how can I grow my intelligence and my wittiness, right? Just commit to continuous learning. Read books, listen to books, take online courses, free courses, paid courses. I've done a lot of paid courses in my time, yes, and they cost a pretty penny. You see what I'm saying? But that's how you increase. That's how you grow in your intelligence, all right? Do some workshops, do some seminars in any area of interest, right? Engage in discussions with others to challenge you and refine your thinking. Don't shut down other ideas. One of the things, we have small groups at our church, and one of the things I love about our small groups is that every idea, every perspective that is given in our group is on the table. Nothing is off the table. Yeah, whether we agree with it or not, it's on the table. If someone shares it, It's a go, right? And I absolutely love that because it helps us to think outside of the box. A lot of times we think, that our thought is it. This is the idea. This is the answer. This is not necessarily. Yeah, and not always, right? And so it's important for you to engage in conversations with others, people who think differently, yeah, just to challenge you. Because in my own life, I found that when I engage in conversations with people who think differently, what it does, it either changes the way I think about that situation, or it solidifies my belief about it. Yes. So either ways, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. You want to develop a curious mind. Yes, by asking questions and seeking out new experiences. One of the things I like to say to people is traveling is such a learning experience, right? If you to travel anywhere, if you travel anywhere, you're going to learn. You're going to grow just by packing your suitcase, getting to the airport, checking in, getting on the plane. That whole experience is a learning curve, right? And so the more you travel, the more you learn. Yes, so get a curious mind, right? Seek out new experiences, and a lot of times you just have to get on a plane, right? You can do, wherever you live. I mean, it took us going to Paris and doing all the tours in Paris for us to recognize we've never gone on the Hudson River. We never took a cruise on the Hudson River. We live in Brooklyn. We live in New York. All of these things. People come to New York and do all of these things that we have never done. Yes. we went to Paris and we did all of the things. We went to museums. We went to this, and we like, wait, we live in New York City. People come to New York and do all of these things. When we get back home, we need to do these things. And we done it, right? And so seek out new experiences, do something new, do something fresh, play games. I have my grandkids with me and I'm learning so many games with them. Oh my Lord. It's amazing and I love it because I'm that kind of a person. So we're playing all kinds of games. I bought them the children's Monopoly, and since they're here 2 weeks now, we already upgraded to the adult Monopoly. So that's what we're doing now. That's what we're playing, all kinds of trash and Uno and this and that and the other. Every day we're doing something, right? Learn. And when Dre comes and she said, Granny, I want to play this. And what is it? She says, this game. And I'm like, I've never heard of this game before. She said, Granny, I'm going to show you. And I'm all for it. And we go into it. And I learn how to play it. You understand? She teaches me. She's making up all the rules. She's telling me, I don't know if it's whatever, but I'm going with the flow. You understand? Have a curious mindset. Be willing to learn, play games, solve puzzles. All of these things can enhance your critical thinking skills, your wit, your sharpness. Iron sharpens iron. Come on, let's do this thing. All right. If you do those things, you'll grow. I'm serious. I'm like, I don't like to play games. Oh, come on. Learn the game. Let me play the thing. Yes. Oh, I don't like to do that. Oh, come on. All right, let's move on. How do we grow? How do we grow in authenticity and integrity? Spend time identifying your core values and ensure that your actions align with them. Boom. Yes. Know what your values are and always act in alignment with your values. Line the thing up. See what I'm saying? If you know that honesty is a value, then don't take up the paper towel or the toilet paper or the pen. Just don't take it. You see what I'm saying? Act. That's how you grow in your integrity. That's how you grow in your authenticity. That's you're always true to yourself. And that's how people can trust you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because this is what I believe, this is my value, and this is my values guide my actions. And do not act outside of my values, because then I become a fraud. So I'm saying that's a strong word, right? But here's the thing. Be honest in all your interactions. Be transparent about your thoughts and your feelings. Share your thoughts. Yeah, don't betray yourself. Okay, so and surround yourself with people who will encourage and support your authenticity. Because sometimes we have people in our lives that we're not free to be our genuine selves with. Yeah, because they're very judgmental, they're very critical. If you got those people in your life, you're going to be challenged in this area, right? Surround yourself with the right people. Keep a journal. Keep a journal so you could reflect on your decisions and your behaviors and assess whether when I made this decision, when I said this, when I did that, did that align with my values? That's how we recognize that that was I didn't handle that right. That was not the right thing to do. Because I really don't believe that. You know, maybe I was upset, maybe I didn't think about it, whatever, but it did not align with my values, right? So you keep a journal that will help to keep you accountable. Yes, everybody's getting that? Everybody's getting that? Wonderful. So, I want you to focus on these actionable steps, right? These are things that you can do. I'm rushing now because of time. Yes. All right. These are things that you can do, and you can grow in each of these qualities and enhance your personal development and attractiveness in relationships. I'm sure that's what you want. It's what I want, honey, and it's what we want. All right. So, in conclusion, the 5 qualities that men often find irresistible in women, and you didn't hear me talk about physical anything, right? In terms of being one of the things that you hear men talk about these things, and women feel like, you know, that's why he got attracted to me. But trust me, he may have that initial liking because of your figure or your facial features or whatever, but that's not enough to keep him. Yeah, that's not strong enough to make him make that commitment. All right. What are we talking about here? Your faith and your spirituality. We're talking about your confidence and your self-assurance, your kindness, your compassion, your intelligence and wit, and your authenticity and integrity. 5 qualities that will enhance your attractiveness, yes, and contribute. Listen how powerful this is. They will contribute to your ability to form strong, healthy, and fulfilling relationships. All right. So embrace these qualities and cultivate them. Embrace them and cultivate them, right? So that you could have a deeper connection and a more enriched life. Now, if that was good, I want you to drop what number we at? 6? Number 6 in the chat, because we're going to Q&A. And if I helped you tonight, if anything blessed you tonight, come on, jump on number 6. Number 6, we're going to Q&A. We have 2 questions in the Q&A. Plus, I think I have one. Number 6, you got help tonight. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're at 7. We're at 7. Perfect. Number 7. Come on, let's drop the. If you had 6, let's go to 7. 7 is the number. The number of perfection. Number 7. Number of perfection. Wonderful, wonderful. I really, I'm rooting for you guys. I want you to grab a hold of. If you're married, man, just turn the charm up, turn the attractiveness up, turn the integrity up, turn the kindness up, turn the compassion, turn the empathy, work on it, your sweet self, work on the communication, the wittiness, the intelligence. Listen to me. I'm super excited. I just feel like something good has happened here. I feel like something good has happened. Or we're saying it in Spanish. And in French. You've already got to come in with the French. Saying it in French and in Spanish. It says beautiful. All right, good. Let's look at some questions. We've got 2 questions. I think I got one I want to share with you, and then we're gonna pray. So stick around. We're almost there. All right. Some local men, even in the church, when they find their woman have confidence in them, in herself, they are very intimidated by the woman. I believe it might be a small island thing. Note that it's not all men that do this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right. And so that may be true, but if you've come into a relationship with a good man, you have decided this is a good man, right? And you know you are a confident woman, but he's intimidated by your confidence. I think that your compassion and your kindness will, I don't want to say compensate, that's not the word, would soften, would balance you off, right? In terms of your confidence, right? So confidence is not arrogance. Confidence is not pride. Confidence is just your ability, right? Well, you know who you are, to accept who you are, good, bad, or ugly. Yeah, you have accepted who you are, right? And when you are confident, you don't need all the affirmations from out. You don't need the outside affirmation. Yes, when you are confident, you are able to stand. You don't put yourself down, and you don't avoid challenges and new experiences and so forth and so on, right? But here's the thing: if a man is intimidated by your confidence, two things: maybe he lacks confidence. Maybe he lacks confidence, and that's something that he can grow in. Yes, that's something that he can work on, and you can help him. You can point him in the right direction. Yes, I think that sometimes if we take the attitude, well, this is who I am, and I know who I am, and I'm not gonna let anybody, and we start clicking the fingers and we start shaking the hand and we start going all over there, that in itself is a negative to a man, right? If you're confident doesn't mean that you're not kind. Confidence doesn't mean that you're not soft. Confidence doesn't mean that you're not gentle. Confidence doesn't mean, and I think if you are gentle and you're kind and you're compassionate and you're caring, I think a man will tend to be less intimidated with you and your confidence if you wear your confidence well, if you wear it well, right? It's like confidence is like a piece of clothing. You can either wear it well or you can mess it up, right? So let's try to wear our confidence well. If we do, I think that men will, and any man who's really intimidated by your confidence, maybe that man is not for you. And that's not, every man is not your man. Every man is not your man. Okay, so if it's your man and he's intimidated, then I think you have the power to bring him into your confidence, so he doesn't see your confidence as an attack on him, right? But it really is an asset in the relationship. So it's a matter of communication, and sometimes how we communicate things that can create that sense of intimidation. We can be intimidating. We know that we can be intimidating. So we have to pay attention to that as well, to see if we are giving off that in our communication with the man, right? Hopefully that answers. All right. Second question is, I was in a relationship with this guy and he didn't talk much. I tried to stimulate the conversation. And he said that I talk too much. All right, good. Too much is relative. So I'm not too sure what too much was. But some people talk a lot. Some people don't. You just have to be able to strike that balance. Sometimes we know if we're pushing, when to step back a little bit. Sometimes based on the topic up for discussion, there might be a need, there might be a sense of urgency, it might be something that has to be addressed right away, and he might want to put it off, and you might be pushing for, let's discuss this, or whatever. Sometimes he may not see the value in it, sometimes he may not see the urgency, might not see the importance in it. Why do we have to have this conversation? Whatever, it may not be important to him, may not be something that, whatever. So these are the things that you want to find out. But if you're in a relationship with someone and he's not a good communicator, that's a red flag. It is a red flag. All right. So you wanna, that may have been a good thing. That may have been a good thing, right? It's a red flag. You pay attention to it. And because communication is absolutely necessary. It's absolutely necessary in any relationship if that relationship is going to work. So if there's no communication at all, doesn't want to talk, how are you going to have relationship? How are you going to have relationship? Are you going to discuss anything in the relationship? How are you going to plan? How are you going to have vision? How are you going to move forward? You have to have communication. And I'm talking about healthy communication, open communication, authentic communication. So if someone struggles to communicate, that is a red flag, and that would need to be addressed, because you are going to have problems in that relationship with communication. Yes. Yes? Great. Wonderful. So I hope that helped. My question about how do I stop myself from becoming a nag? I see it did not make the list. I think maybe we get answers along the way. Maybe you got answers along the way, right? But a nag is like a nag. You don't want to be that you don't want to be a nag in any relationship, right? But you must be able to communicate. In my latest book on 10, I gave 10 proven steps, Unlocking Harmony. I gave 10 proven steps to transforming a relationship, and communication is absolutely one of them. Absolutely one of them. You want to check that book out. You can get the ebook on my website, AnneMarieAllman.com. And you can also, I think it's also, not I think, it is available on Amazon as well. The ebook is available on Amazon, and you can get that ebook, and you can go directly to the chapter on communication. If I'm not mistaken, it's chapter 4, but don't quote me on it. The chapter on communication, and you can work there. I give you principles, I give you practical steps you can take to start building communication. And you can gift someone who may be struggling in the area of communication, because you cannot have a good relationship without communication. And it's important for both persons to learn how to communicate in a relationship. Let me give you one question. What time is it? Oh, yeah, 9:56. We're aiming to finish at 10. So one question. Great. You guys are doing good in the chat. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay. Someone asks, how do I set and maintain healthy boundaries without coming across as harsh or unkind? How do I set and maintain healthy boundaries without coming across as harsh or unkind? All right, good. Now, healthy boundaries, setting healthy boundaries rather, is about respecting yourself and others. Right? So when you want to set boundaries in a relationship, maybe you're dating or in a marriage, you want to communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively. In other words, the person must be absolutely sure this is what you're saying, right? Use I statements to express your needs and feeling, right? Like, I need some time alone. Yes, right? Rather than you just need to leave me alone. You know how we could drop it, right? So use I statements. Make sure you are communicating your needs and you're not telling the other person what they need to do. Everybody's understanding that? It's two completely different ways of communicating and setting your boundaries. I need to spend some time with God on Sunday morning, right? You're not telling the other person what to do. You're not telling the other person where to go. You're not saying, you're just setting your boundaries. This is to protect me and to protect you as well. All right? That's what you do. That's how you do that. And you want to be consistent, right, with enforcing your boundaries and follow through with any consequences that you have established, right? If you set a boundary that if this is my boundary, and if you violate that boundary, this is the consequence. Follow through with consequence. Follow through with the consequence, right? It's important when you set boundaries, right, to remain calm, and respectful if there's a violation, right? Be calm. I was talking to someone today, and I was saying, difficult conversations, some people just don't like to have difficult conversations, but in any relationship, there will come a time when you're going to have a difficult conversation. Yeah. So someone violates a boundary, you don't just brush it and put it under the rug. You want to have the conversation. It is a difficult, maybe a difficult conversation for you, but you need to be calm about it. Right? And you need to be respectful while having that conversation. And you always remember that setting boundaries is not about being harsh, right? It is about protecting your well-being and maintaining a healthy relationship, because a relationship without boundaries will not really last the distance. Okay? Lack of boundaries in any relationship will always destroy the relationship. So handle it carefully, handle it peacefully, but handle your business. Handle your business. All right? Good. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. I hope that helped. Oops. Moving on. Stuff. Wonderful. Back here. Thank you. Good. Let's pray. Everybody's doing good. You're doing good. You're good. Number 8, put it in the chat. Number 8, if you're doing good, if this helped you, yes, always remember, this is a safe zone. It's a safe community. You always have access to me. You can email me. You have my email number. Email me anything at all. If you have my number, you can WhatsApp me, and we can just, I want to help you. I want to be there for you. I want to, in any way I can. All right? Giselle 8, yes, Samantha 8, Shiva 8, Petal 8, wonderful, 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 Keisha 8, wonderful. All right, good. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Father, we thank you tonight. And we are so grateful. Our hearts are filled with gratitude tonight. We thank you for the time we've shared together in this webinar. Lord, we ask for your wisdom and your guidance as we strive to embody the qualities that honor you and foster respect in our relationships. Help us to live out our faith with integrity, to love ourselves as you love us, and to show kindness and compassion to those around us. Lord, grant us the confidence to stand firm in our worth, the strength to set and maintain healthy boundaries, and the grace to communicate with clarity and love. May our lives be a testament to your goodness and a reflection of your light. Bless each person here tonight. Fill every heart with peace. Fill their minds with wisdom and their spirits with joy. May they walk in your truth and be guided by your love in all their relationships. Lord, and I pray that every woman, oh God, will develop the qualities that we talked about tonight. Lord, the irresistible qualities that men are looking for in their woman. And Lord, we thank you for your unfailing love and the promise that you are always with us. We pray this prayer in the precious name of Jesus Christ. And everybody shout aloud, amen, 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 amen. Now, before we go, just drop one takeaway in the chat. We always leave with a takeaway. Yes, what is your takeaway? What are you taking away tonight? Yes, yes, Sheba, you're very consistent. You began in Spanish and you end in Spanish. Very faithful. Lorna's takeaway. My takeaway is compassion, authenticity, and integrity adds value to relationship. Yes. Thank you, Lorna. You are very, very welcome as well. All right, Petal. Yes, authenticity add value in relationship. Yes, yes. Please be your beautiful, authentic self. No need to fake anything. No need to pretend anything. Just if you're struggling, you're struggling. If you're doing good, you're doing good. Yes, you are who you are by the grace of God. And you know what? You're going to be so much better in the days to come. So just go ahead and be yourself and have people love you for who you are while you are working on your transformation. I love it. Roxanne, takeaway is faith and spirituality with authenticity and integrity. Beautiful, beautiful. Don't compromise on your beliefs and your values. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. It's a quality, it's an attractive quality, an irresistible quality. And many women mess that part up. Yes, Giselle. Men respect women that value themselves and know their worth. For real, definitely. Good takeaway. That's right. Amen. Beautiful. Thank you. Giovanni, be real and true to you. Yes, be kind and compassionate. Don't compromise on your spirituality. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Beautiful. All right. Rondell says, work on your inner beauty. Beautiful, Rondell. Wonderful. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. Sheba says, eye opener is being aware of how confidence is being interpreted. Yes. Oh, this is good. Yep. It's a big one, right? When you are confident, you can help others be the same. Beautiful. Yay. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys, so much. All right. So we've come to the end of another Monday Night Live MNL. Yes. And next week, I'm going to delve into, my Lord, why some men can be with a woman for years and not commit to marriage. Ooh. Don't miss next week. We're diving into it. All right. And I'm so looking forward to being with you guys. Remember, please feel free to share this link with your friends. Tell them about it. Spread the word. Get them coming in. We're here for each other. We're just going to build each other up, strengthen each other. And anything you want me to discuss, any topic you want me to cover, yes, maybe we can mix it up instead of doing like cover one topic. We'll do a couple in a night. Maybe we'll do a medley. Oh, that sounds good. Maybe we'll do a medley, right? So yeah, just let me know and we'll cover it. Because sometimes I think some of you share some topics with me, but I feel like, it may be a question or something that you want answer specific. So I'm thinking I can really do that as opposed to doing like one huge topic. We do a medley and we just cover a couple areas in that night. That's something we can do too. Awesome. But if there's something you want me to cover, let me know. I'm all here for it. And I'm here for you. All right. So good night, everyone. Good night. I love you. God bless you. And Stay safe. I'm happy Tobago is well. I'm happy Trinidad is okay. Grenada is okay. Yes. Yes, I'm happy you guys are doing well. God bless you. And I'll see you next Monday night. Good night. Good night, Rondell. Good night, Denise. Petrol. Good night, Giselle. Good night, Sheba. Giovanni. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Let me see who else is on. Awesome. 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 Good night. Good night. Masha, Margaret, Karine, good night. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Mwah.